Good morning everyone, welcome to today's Different Strokes Level 5 exercise 30 minutes program. I'm Kieran and I'll be your instructor again today. Today's exercise plan is going to involve a bunch of 3-minute exercises. They're all going to work on different areas. Just for anybody that's new to the channel, level 5 the level 5 plans are for people who can walk long distances without feeling tired, who can get off and on the floor quite easily, and who generally tend to have quite a good range of movement in that shoulder, or generally don't tend to be restricted at all in movement when they do move it. Today you are going to need a pole, you're also going to need a ball, a weight and a chair. You might also want a really soft flooring, so if you've got a rug beneath you or a mat, please bring that as well. As you can see, my location's changed. If you've been to different, if you've been on any of the other lives that I've done, I'm not at home anymore. I'm at the Physio Function new centre in Stratton. So you should be able to see me completely because there's enough room for me to come backwards and have a lot of room to exercise. So to begin with, we're going to start by marching on the spot. I'm also sorry if there's a big echo as well. It's quite a high roof and ceiling, so it tends to echo quite a lot in this building. Fantastic. And then if you want, you can start to sway your arms as well, or you can hold your arms together and you can twist through, touching opposite elbow to opposite knee. If you can get that high. If not, that's fine. Just keep marching on the spot. Excellent. Now we're going to do some stepping forward. So we're stepping forward and coming back. If you want to, you can try and go as fast as you can. Fantastic. Keep going. We're now going to step to the side, into the middle and out. Well done. That's it, keep going. And then we're just going to do some side lunges. So come out to the side, into the middle, out to the side, and into the middle. Fantastic, well done, keep going. One more both sides. Excellent, and then we're going to come into some stretches. So the first one we're going to do today is we're going to try and bring our legs a little bit further apart, hands together. We're going to come up to the ceiling, then we're going to come down towards the foot. If you can't get that low, that's fine. You can touch either the shin or get to the knee, that's fine as well. We should feel a stretch in the back of that leg. We should also feel it as well just in the lower part of our back. I'm just going to do that 3 times on one side. You're holding it for about 5 seconds at a time. Lovely. Once more. Fantastic. And then we're just going to come to the other side and back down. And once more. Fantastic. Next one we're going to do, bring your feet together, arms by side, we're just going to slide from one side to the other side. Fantastic, well done, keep going. Last one. Fantastic. The next exercise we're then going to do is we're then either going to find a chair if we've got one. You're going to bring one leg back, making sure that the back of that heel is touching the floor, and then we're just going to lunge forward a little bit, okay? Fantastic. Keeping that heel on the floor, getting a good stretch through that back leg. And we're then going to change. Do the same again. Fantastic. And we're coming back up into standard. Lovely. Just a couple more exercises we're going to do. Next one, we're going to hold arms out and we're going to twist from one side to the other side. Lovely. And then we're just going to finish off by coming up in front, stretching our arms out, and then coming back down. Lovely. I'm going to do that a few times. Once more. Excellent. And just shake it off. Right, so like I said just before, we're going to do about 12 exercises today. They're in little groups of 3 minutes. Each group's based on a certain area of the body, so you've got a 3-minute upper limb exercise plan, and then there's a 3-minute lower leg exercise plan. I'll be timing, each exercise is a minute long in those 3 minutes, and there will be at one point, especially towards the start, when we will be on the floor, okay? Just to begin with though, you're going to need a chair because we're going to do some lower limb stuff today. So if you've got a chair near you, that's perfect, or a sofa. If you don't, that's fine. What you can do is if you've got anything nearby, you could do alternate exercises. I'll show you what to do with them. So the first one we're going to do for a minute, we're just going to do sit to stands for a minute. Now if you don't have a chair, you can just do squats, okay? You can do squats for a minute if you don't have a chair. But we're making sure the second we come down, we come straight back up again, okay? The next one we're doing after that is then we're doing some single leg squats. Now, to do these, you can have either a chair next to you or you can have a wall in front, and you can either, if you're happy to, stand on one leg, I'd say your dominant leg, and then squat down, or for that weaker side, if you're not comfortable, what you can do is place that chair in front. You're going to then do a side lunge, and then you're going to come down on that side a little bit more and do a couple of squats on that side, okay? We'll do 30 seconds on one side, and then we're going to come over and do 30 seconds on the other side, okay? So essentially, you're just coming over, squatting down on one leg, like so. But make sure you've got support there just in case you need it, okay? The very last one we're going to do for the minute is a glute bridge. Now this is where you will need to be on the floor for this one. And what you'll need to do, I'll give everyone enough time to get onto the floor. We're going to have knees bent, hands by our sides, and we're going to bring the hips up, like so, and back down. And we're going to do that for a minute. Okay? Right, so if everyone's happy, we'll get started. So, just place my chair in the right position. 3, 2, 1, go. So we're going to sit to stands if we can. If you don't have a chair near you, we're just going to do squats instead for a minute. And that's it. Well done, keep going. And I'm sorry for the noisy chair as well. Good. Well done, keep going. And like I said, if you don't have a chair, you can just do squats as well. Okay? So whichever's best for you based off of what you've got around you, that's fine. Lovely, well done. 10 seconds left. Well done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there, lovely. So the next thing we're going to do is a single leg squat. Now, like I said, if you don't want to stand on one leg and do it, what you can do is hold something in front, side lunge out, come down and up. We'll do 30 seconds on one side, and then we'll do 30 seconds on the other. Okay? Everyone ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So I'll change in between so everyone can see. So you can stand dominant leg, you can come down and up if you want. But if that's a bit too difficult, what you can do, bring the chair out in front, slide lunge over, and we're going to just squat down like so. Okay? Good, well done. Keep going. 5 seconds until we change. 3, 2, 1, and we're changing over. So again, if you're happy to do that single leg squat, by all means do it. But if you're a little bit uncomfortable with that, then you can side lunge out and lean over on that side. Okay? Well done. Keep going. Less than 10 seconds. Keep it up. Well done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Now, if you need to move that chair out of the way, that's fine. I'll give everyone a little bit of time to get onto the floor before the next one. And the next one's a glute bridge. After this one, we will have a little break, but we will be on the floor for the next 3 exercises after that. Okay, so we will be on the floor for a little while. Excellent. Right, so we're going to be doing the glute bridge, so if everyone's ready, we'll begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. So we'll bring those hips up and back down. Lovely, well done, keep going. And if you can't get onto a floor and you've got like a sofa near you, you can use a sofa as well. Just as long as you've got enough room on that sofa to be able to lie on it without falling off the side. You can even use a bed as well if you've got a bed nearby. So if you do need to quickly prepare yourself, please feel free to pause and either find a bed that you can do it on or a sofa if you need to. Or if you're struggling to get onto the floor, just take your time, pause the live stream and then press play when you're ready to keep going. Well done everyone, keep going, 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent, and stop there. So we're going to have a quick rest, and I'll quickly show the next couple of exercises we're going to do. So, when we do the next lot of exercises, you're not going to need anything other than a ball or a pillow if you've got one near you, or a small weight. If not, you can just use your hands, it's fine. All we're going to do for the first exercise is we're going to do sit-ups, but we're going to have hands on thighs, so holding hands together, and we're just going to come up, touch the knees, and come back down, like so. Okay? So we're doing that for a minute. The second exercise we'll do for a minute. If you do have a ball, great. If not, or if you've got a can with you, that's fine as well, but you can keep your hands together if you want. And all we're going to do is we're going to try and keep feet up in the air. If you can't have them on the floor bent, it's fine. We're going to have arms overhead, and all we're going to do is we're going to come up, and as we come up, we're going to either bring our feet back down and arms back down, or if you're happy to, when you come back, you can stretch your legs out like so. So if you're able to do that, do that. But if not, touching the floor again with your feet is fine, okay? And we're going to do that for a minute. The very last exercise we'll do for a minute on the floor will be a 1-minute plank. So if you struggle to do planks, that's fine. You can have your knees on the floor and come forward like so. But if you can, we're going to try and come up onto our toes and hold it for a minute, okay? Keeping hands together, okay? Right, so if everyone's happy, we'll move on to them. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So holding hands together, and we're doing sit-ups. Lovely, well done. Fantastic, keep going. And again, you can do these on the bed or sofa, so if you're using any of those, you can do it on there as well, that's fine. Just as long as you make sure you're being safe. Excellent, well done. So we've got 25 seconds left. $15. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there, lovely. So the next exercise we're doing, again, is arms up, legs up. We're either stretching out if we can, or if not, we're just coming down to the floor after we come up, okay? Ready, 3, 2, 1, go. So coming up, and then we're stretching out if we can. And if we're struggling, we can come onto the floor if we need to, instead of stretching our legs out. Another good tip is if you have your dominant leg underneath your weaker leg, you can use that to help support it if you're trying to do this movement that I'm doing right now. But if you can't do that, that's fine, and we're just coming down like that, okay? Keep going, well done. 26 seconds left. That's it, well done, keep going. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there, well done. Very last exercise we'll do, I'll just give you guys a little bit of time to come over onto our front. And all we're going to do is a plank. And remember, you can either hold the plank like that, or you can come onto your knees and you can hold the plank like so, okay? If you can't do it either way, if you want to get up, you can lean up against the chair. So you can have a chair or a table and you can lean like so, okay? I'll just give everyone a quick little bit of time just to get that sorted. Excellent, right. Everyone ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So we're holding it there. If you do have to drop and you can't hold it for 1 minute, that's fine. Just drop down, and then when you feel ready to keep going, then just come back up into it, okay? But what we want is to keep that bum up and nice and straight. We don't want to see it dip down like that, okay? That's it, well done, keep going. Nearly halfway, well done, you're doing really well, keep going. Well done, 20 seconds left. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Well done. Grab a quick drink if you need to. The next couple exercises we're doing are going to be standing. So I'll give you a minute just to come up into standing. And just so you know, the rest of the exercises are all going to be in standing. So we don't need to worry about going down to the floor again. For the next sort of exercises, you will need either a can, a ball, or even just your hands if you've got it there to hold. And we're just going to use that, okay? What you can do as well is you can also use a pole if you like, and hold the pole together like so for these exercises, okay? But for the purpose of this one, I'm going to use this small little dumbbell weight that I've got here. Excellent. So, whilst you guys are still having a quick drink and having a quick rest, the first exercise we're going to do is we're going to do a bicep curl into a shoulder press. Okay, so we're doing it all in one movement. So you're curling, and coming up, okay? We're going to do that for a minute. Okay, so it should look like this from the front. If you've got hands together, that's fine. We're coming curl, press up, back down, and that's one. We're doing that for a minute, okay? The next one we're doing after that is we're then going to do a single leg row. So what we're doing is we're putting one leg in front of the other. We're going to bend at the hips forward, not at the back. We're going to hold the weight there, and then we're just going to pull up like so. Okay, making sure we really pull those scapulars together at the back, putting those shoulder blades together, okay? The last one we're going to do is we're just going to do arms and elbows straight, and we're just coming up like so, okay? So we're just coming up like that for a minute, okay? If you have a pole, you could do it with a pole, so you could do the bicep curl like that, and then come up like so. You can also do the row like that. You can have one foot in front and then row like so. And then even for the shoulder flexion, you can come up like that. Or you can turn your arms around. You can bicep curl, shoulder press, row, or come up like that, okay? Just depends on how good that grip is in that weak hand, okay? So, we'll get started. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. So, bicep curl into shoulder press. Lovely. Well done, keep going. Fantastic. Obviously, if you've got a weight, make sure if it does have a pole to stick out to not whack yourself in the face. That's it, lovely, keep going. Well done. $20 seconds left. $10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Lovely, well done. So the next one is going to be that row, so having one leg in front of the other, just like so. You don't have to have them completely in front, just as long as they're staggered and one's in front of the other. We're then going to bend at the hips and row back like that. Okay, and if you haven't got any weights, you can just do it with your hands and do that. Really make sure though you bring those two shoulder blades together as you come up. Okay, we're going to do that for a minute. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Bending forwards and rowing. That's it, lovely, well done, keep going. Fantastic, well done. Not long left, just 30 seconds, keep going, well done everyone. Make sure you're really bringing those shoulder blades back, okay? 20 seconds left, keep going. Well done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, and stop there. Lovely. Last exercise we're going to do, it's going to be that shoulder flexion, making sure that our elbows are nice and straight, and we're just coming up in front like this. Okay? And make sure as you come up, you really extend and try and stretch those shoulders out as much as you can. Okay? And we're going to do that for a minute. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. So, we're coming up and back down. Lovely, well done. Make sure you're keeping those elbows nice and straight. That's it, lovely, well done. Good. 25 seconds left. Keep going. Ten seconds left. Well done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Lovely. Everyone get a quick drink. Now the last ones are going to be quite hard. They're going to be all cardio based. Okay, so you will need a chair for this, and you may also need a pole as well to hold on the side. Okay, we're going to do only 2 out of the 3 just because of time, but after that we'll then do some cool downs. Okay, the first one you're going to do, so you are going to need a chair for this one, and all we're going to do is holding arms out, where you're just going to bring knees to chest and do mountain climbers. Okay, if you want to, you could bring the knee over and round and twist through if you want, but only do that if you feel comfortable, and we're just going to march on the spot as quickly as we can. Okay, the second one and the last one we'll do is, if you've got a chair next to you, that's perfect. If you've got a pole, that's fine as well. All we're going to do is we're just going to do spotty dogs. Okay, so we're just going to do that. Okay, now if you need to just hop through and step, that's fine. You can step like a lunge, but as long as you try and do nice and quickly. Okay, if you have a chair, you can do the same as well. You can hold the chair out in front, and you can go 1, 2, 1, 2, or you can hold it to the side and go 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, just make sure, obviously, if you're quite tall like me and you've got a small chair, it's nice and high up, so you don't have to lean into it. Okay, so first one's going to be for a minute, and we're going to do mountain climbers. Everyone ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So we're marching, bringing those knees into our chest. And if you want to try and make it a bit more advanced, we're then going to twist through if you can, but if not, that's fine. Okay, keep going. That's it, well done. Lovely. So I'll go back to normal marching in case anybody wants to see that. Lovely, keep going. Well done. 25 seconds left. We'll go back to the twist if anyone wants to see them. Well done, keep going. And this one's quite a challenging one, but we're nearly at the end now, so you can have that nice stretch and a nice relax afterwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Lovely. So the next one, if you've got that chair in front and you're happy to do it with the chair in front, that's fine. We're just going to be changing legs and just coming forwards and back. Okay, that's a bit too much. We're just going to come into a lunge, and we're going to try and do it as quickly as we can. Okay, so you're going to go like that. Okay, it's all about quickness. Okay, if you have a pole, you can do it with a pole as well. If you want to challenge your balance even more, and just go 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, fantastic. Right, everyone ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So go 1, 2, 1, 2. We're just going to keep doing that. I know this one might be challenging because it requires a bit of power in your legs. This is a really good agility and core one for you, okay? But if that's too much take out the mat with me. You can then just lunge forward. As long as you're trying to change sides quickly, that's fine as well, okay? So I'll just go between the two. "20 seconds left. Well done. That's it, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Lovely, well done. Right, just to finish off with, we'll do a couple of stretches. So, first one we're going to do, we're going to have hands together, we're going to come up, and then we're going to try and reach down and try and touch the floor. You should feel a good stretch through the back of those legs, okay? If you can't reach down to the floor, that's fine. As long as you reach as low as you can and you feel that stretch in the back of your legs, that's what we're looking for, okay? And then we're coming back up and back down. Lovely. And again, coming back up and back down. Fantastic. Next one we're going to do is we are going to do a little bit of a side lunge just to stretch out our thigh muscles. So we're coming over and we're going to try and hold it, okay? If you need to hold on to a pole or chair, that's fine. We're trying to get a good stretch through those inner thigh muscles, okay? And then we're going to come over to the other side. Fantastic, well done, keep going. We're going to come back over once more. And we're going to do it one last time on the other side. 2 more stretches we're going to do. We're going to hold hands out. And we're going to do that trunk twist one we've done again. So we're coming round and round again, okay? Making sure we really twist as far around as we can, okay? And back. Lovely, well done, keep going. Good. We're going to do it once more. Lovely. And then the very last exercise we're going to do today, and we're going to come a little bit closer so you can see. All we're going to do, holding arms together, and we're just going to try and rotate the shoulders forwards. That's it, lovely. And then we're going to try and come backwards. Fantastic, well done. Well done today, everyone. Hope you like the new clinic, and if you want to give any feedback at all, that's fine. We love to hear your feedback. Try to make it a little bit easier today, as I know some of you struggled last week. But if you had any issues with anything, please let me know, and I'll try and adapt it for next week. Okay, but until then, take care everyone, and I'll see you next week. Bye.